All right. Good morning, everybody. This is Tyrell Datweiler with Hill Productions here in Five, Washington at Scratch Pizza and Billiards for the final tour stop of the Northwest Women's Pool Association 2025 tour. We have got let's see, an A-side match here between Stephanie Drakulic and Lela Andrews. I believe this is a 5th, 6th match guarantee at this stage in the tournament. Playing 10 ball on 7-foot diamond tables using the CSI BCAPL rule set 2 and 3 in the back corner. Roll out up the break. Jump cues allowed. 3 foul rule in effect. The one modification we have, just to keep the tournament running quickly, or as quickly as possible, is an illegal break will be a re-rack opponent break. With that continuing until a legal break has been made. All right, so it looks like Lela won the lag here and will break first. If I can fix the focus on the second camera. I do apologize for anybody that was sweating that match between Nicole and Kathy Mack. Unfortunately, this table is the official TV table, so these players getting started. I had cut away, but I will keep you posted on the outcome of that Hill match on table 6. They are still working on the 6 ball over there. Ooh, having to go rail first there. Just misses clipping the 1 ball.
It'll be over soon.
And yeah, of course, immediately I get somebody in the chat barking at me for cutting away from a Hill match. I was hoping the players on the main table were gonna wait for that match to finish. But it is what it is. All right. Transition to the 3 ball. Has to try and avoid this 10 ball. Play onto the 4. Oh wait, she's on the 2. Excuse me. We're drawing back for the 3 ball. A little angle or cheat at the pocket, looks like. Lela playing safe here. I'm trying to play safe. Stephanie can cut this 3 into the side. Like to avoid the 8 ball here. Back over. No, it looks like Kathy's going to make the comeback here and take that match against Nicole down. Hill. So Nicole's going to finish 9th, 12th. And Kathy will move on. If I did not mention it already, this being an A-side match, it is a race to 6. Just trying to bump the 5 behind the 10. A little heavy on the hit. Now we go 2 rails back out, center of the table, 7 on the side. A little bit short. Yeah, I gotta cut this a little bit. Keep all tracking towards the 10. Could try and play it with a lot of inside check English here. I just use the 10 as a stopper. Oh, well, she managed to just graze the 10. Graze the 10 and the 8. It's still a bit of a cut shot here. Let's see. Robin says the volume's a little low here. I think maybe my volume knob got adjusted overnight. See if I can work that up a little bit for you guys. Let me know if that's better. It might also be that the music was much louder last night, so I was probably talking louder. Actually, looks like something else got adjusted. Let's see if I can fix this. All right. How is that in comparison? Yeah, I think the volume slider got bumped at some point, either last night or this morning. All right, Lela on the 9 ball here. All right. Looking to open up the scoring here. All right, Lela on the board first. Shout out to Scratch Pizza and Billiards, our host venue this weekend. Appreciate them having us and taking care of us. Thank you to our stop sponsor, Diamond Mine Northwest, Diamond Pool Table Distributor, specializing in home and business. And our official 2025 tour sponsor, Litman Lights, changing the way you see pool. You know, if you are looking for a new pool table, a light to go over your pool table, or a light to go over your existing pool table, please go check out our sponsors there. Let them know that you heard about them on the NWPA stream. Also, shout out to Jam Up Apparel, who NWPA is partnered with. They do have a partner brand store through Jam Up Apparel, and also a shout out to Illuminated Queuing Arts and the ICA training system, another one of our stop sponsors. Yeah, nice ad reel that will run here between one of the racks, showing off their projector, pool table projector based training system. All right, giving stream cut on the one to the side pocket, and she is nominating that pocket. Nice natural shape onto the 2 ball. She just runs forward for this 4. She does. 5 sitting right there in front of the side. Either go forward or just stun straight to the side a little bit. It does look like she's playing top. So they're going to go forward. can tell maybe a little more angle. Might not be able to hold it. Might have to go down. Or maybe she can draw back and pinch it. Yeah, she had a little bit more angle, I think, then. If she wanted, try and hold that. But a little bit of a cut. She's nudged it and does have a look into the upper left corner. And go 2, 3 rails with this 7 ball. A nice little lovely bump there. Puts it right in front of the side. We'll stop this. We'll draw back a little bit off the 8 ball if she chooses. Could just stop it too. Nothing wrong with the angle on the 9 to go around the 10 to the right side and shoot the 10 in the same pocket as the 9. That does maintain the angle. Oh, wow. Just hangs the 9 in the pocket there. I mentioned it. Stephanie's on the stream yesterday. She kind of took a 9-month hiatus. Still might be trying to get her full form back. That miss and a couple misses she had yesterday, I would consider a little uncharacteristic for her speed. But we also sometimes just miss balls on any given day. A little bit of a tester. And nothing but pocket. All right, Lela going up 2-0. Now it says mention in there, talking about our sponsors. You can find the NWPA partner store at jamupapparel.com. We've got apparel in both men and women's fits. So you can customize those with your name and stuff too. Various styles, colors, and some of the proceeds comes back to support the tour. So go check it out. Get yourself some apparel and show your support. And A-ball tracking in there at the last second.
Yeah, she's not there yet, though.
A little 1 ball here. On the cross bank here. Just calling it for the sake of calling it. One was pretty tricky. Frozen up on that rail. I think Stephanie has enough to clip this in. I guess I was wrong. All right, well, one is in front of a pocket now. Uh, 2, 4, 5, 6, all out in the open. 7, 8. Looks a little screwy. No, gotten away with a little whoopsie hook here. Definitely gonna have to kick at this 4. There, she misses it short. All in hand for Lela here. Trying to extend this lead to 3-0.
Good not touching.
I'm right here.
Eight left. For this thing, I'll be done. There's 4. Oh, 4. Oh, it's still in it?
Chasing position here a little bit. Try and draw to the rail between the 6 and the 8. Maybe with a little outside and punch back out. Maybe to about where the 5 is already for the 6 ball. Looks like maybe she's gonna try and spin around the 6. Well, did open the 7-8 up, but it's the 7 past the 8. Can't tell from this side. I don't think we can tell from the other side either. It's close. Always the 7-9 combo or the 7 all the way up, I think. It's, she's pretty steep on the 6. Not sure she can stay on the short side of the 7. Well, it's all different again. All right. A little safe from Stephanie. Looks like we're going to see a jump cue here. Going to try and hit this full and all the 2 railer in that lower left corner. Be careful not to jump the cue ball off the table. It's easy to get second pop after contact. Did that well. Make sure to not hop it too high. Got a nice full hit on the 6. Into the 6 track, just to the other side of the side pocket. Even though Stephanie can see it, I think doesn't really have any good, easy option here. I'm gonna play the cross bank back to that side pocket that she's standing next to. Pretty close. Really big problem on that rail there with the 8, 7, 9. Looking at maybe a carom off the 7, playing the 9 into the side. I'm not entirely sure she can even get the cue ball there. About running into the 9 to start with. Oh, okay. Managed to come off the top side of the 10. Now, I don't know. I think about all you can do is one rail roll at this. Maybe taking an intentional foul here. Yeah, I like going the one rail softly. So if you foul, you don't really disturb too much. And if you make a good hit, you're not giving up ball in hand. Opted to take the 10 ball away from that side pocket and have it spotted.
Good morning. No, order Karen. They made it to that day when it's on. Let me go to that. I'm just like once in a while, like a light array of light. Yeah, I think for the holding up, they didn't know. Not that like. Try. Yeah.
All right, good shot on the 7. You just roll the 8 in. We worked up the 8. She initially looked at 9 into the side. I like shooting it all the way up, I think. Feeling good and confident. Enough speed that you get back out of that rail. All right, well done.
Oh, pictures. I heard pink shirts. Yes, I'm taking some pictures. That was nice that Santa was here. It was nice that Santa was here. Oh, he's pretty.
All right, 3-0. Halfway there for Lela. All right, looks like we got a player break already. She's stepped away to collect herself.
I know, me too. You are so robust.
All right,
Robust.
players are back.
That's great.
Ran that ICH training ad there.
It's like somebody else was just.
Super cool system. Should you be interested in purchasing one, I mentioned the NWPA. I believe promo the just promo code NWPA will get you $50 off your purchase. All right, couple balls. Unfortunately, one of them is also the white one. Wow. 4 balls down on the break. And ball in hand to Lela to start things out here.
You're, you know, no,
Hey, thanks everybody tuned in this morning. It's about to be afternoon here on the West Coast. And I guess good afternoon to anybody tuning in the more Eastern time zones. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Feel free to jump in the chat if you can. Say what's up. Shoot me any questions you might have about the tournament. But if you have an opportunity and you can, we would really appreciate it if you can share the stream to your social media with your pool playing friends and family. Just helps us get more exposure for the tour, in particular our sponsors, and some exposure for some of our regular players. But yeah, if you share it, we appreciate that. Also hit that like button. And if you enjoy the stream and want to keep track of when we're live, hit that subscribe button. You'll get notified whenever I go live at tour stops and any other pool events that I may happen to stream.
Bring it in.
No. Actually. No, I don't know. I've like this because.
Yeah, me neither.
I miss because I like.
Oh my god.
I decided to start doing trucks ahead. That is.
All right.
I know, but I didn't even know.
Got nearly straight in there on that 7 ball. Decision to make. Draw back. Shoot the 9 into the upper right. Just roll forward a hair and shoot the 9 in the side. The upside of going forward is you're rolling into the zone, whereas drawing back, you're going across the zone and you've got a much smaller target area to land in. If you stop the ball or if you overdraw it, you have a lot tougher shot on this 9. Definitely a little under, but a workable shot. Cue ball is now tracking away from the 10 ball.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Well, you get your big man and you.
Hey, you can flip it, whether it's not up there, that's a use it. Spin. I'm just like, try to center for the most part.
No.
Doesn't work everything yet. Bounce around. Oh, working here. Right? I would say to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she opens her stroke up here and tries to run this cue ball 3, possibly 4 rails around the table, back down to the 10.
There's kind of space. Really close. Firing.
Ooh, straight draw, catching on her there. Just sucked it right into the pocket.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I know.
Definitely getting one on the board. Where's our payout card? All right. So as I mentioned, this is a 5th, 6th match. The winner will be guaranteed at least 3rd. The winner will, yes, guaranteed at least 3rd. The winner will go on to play for the point. So difference of about $275 in guaranteed money. Interesting. Lela has a very elevated back arm on her break. Little uncontemporary. So nothing down. Definitely can see the 1. Does not pass the 8 though. Maybe you can ticky the 1 off the back of the 8 into the pocket. Play the 1 into the rail and then into the back of the 8. He's gonna opt to bank this.
I'm worried if my legs are like I probably got used to like wearing stuff and I like hit it on my feet and it fell off. Got her. Oh my god! And I was like, oh, it's turning down. So I was like,
But then I again. I
I tried to have church. I don't
play.
It was over.
Yeah, they have. Okay, yeah, I dropped my ice yesterday morning. Like,
yeah.
and I was like, for one of them makeup towels, like, so get out and stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, like crushing a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, good shot. Gonna hold up for the 3 ball. 4 sitting right there in the middle of the table. Let's see, that 5 does pass the 6. But for the most part, everything's got a pocket. Well, a little on the wrong side of this. We'll have to go to this bottom short rail and let the cue ball come back down or back up table. Hit that well. Hit that about perfect. All right, so build some angle on this 6 ball, make the life easier getting over for the 7. Oftentimes I'd play the short side of the 7, but because of where the 8 ball is, definitely want to get below the 7 or above the 7 relative to the screen. All right, follows that down well for the 8. Well, bit of an error here. Not ideal shape on the pinball.
Not gonna argue with you about something. I'm arguing.
Who?
But like it has nothing to do with me.
It's gonna roll up on this ball, I think.
I know, we argue about it. This is more pink. Yeah, that pink. This is other. It's like that. Yeah. Right, you know, right. They will be doing that. But I.
I think some of the Yankees arguing with me about it. I'm like, it's just what it is, man. Like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I'm sure it just depends on the venue, but like at the start we have 2.
Yeah, at night, the night hawk they get two.
Yeah.
Stay up and it's not a couple weeks playing at once, so like that's how you get one people. Whether you just start at like 5. And we like, matches at 5, that's 6:30 and 1 to 8.
Yeah, I just I can't remember 30.
No, I can't either. Which is the reason why I wanted to move to like another bar, so there's more options to play on the games.
Yeah. Well, at any rate, I'm not going to win again.
Skim this, put the cue ball on the other rail. Yep. Has left a bank though. Stephanie, when she was playing often, pretty good banker.
Make it with the V one back. I'm gonna move our waters around too.
Oh. Wow. Thought that was in there. Just cut a little too much of the point. All right. 4-1 Lela. You have anybody scoring on the other tables? All right, Melissa Rushton up 4-0. So these are our final 8 players left in the tournament here. And Kat McMillan. I suspect they are not using the app. There's Evie or Kathy. All right. Well, maybe I get somebody to go peek at those scores. Right, ball behind the head ball going in the side there. Pretty good spread. Fortunately, 4 does impede the 2. Maybe the 2 could be made off the 7. That looks a little tight though.
So light back there. That's pretty good with light, so kind of took me more stuff. That's one up here doesn't have, not covered. Yeah. All right. All right.
Supposed to watch it with phone.
Let's see what she wants to do with the 2 here. Don't love combo. You guys shoot the 2 one direction to cut the 4 in the other. Man, does it pass? Am I just... Wow, okay, so it passed the whole time. That gap looked a lot smaller on the camera. Well, in that case, this is a great spread. I thought that 2 was going to be a problem. She would have liked to get a little better on this 3 ball. She was just so focused on making sure she made the 2. But even though it passed, likely it didn't pass by much. Yes, you really wanted to open it.
But they have, oh, that's like. But they have.
What's going on here? Yep. Yeah, gonna have, yep. Just gotta go around the 10. Oop, the line's there. I think it's pretty natural. Top. A little outside to open it up out of that short rail. Might not even need full top here, just a little above center. Looks like the tangent line just goes above the 10 ball. Maybe the top side of the 10 ball. Is she drawing this ball? I don't think she's drawing it. I don't love that. I like going 2 rails back around for the 6. I think the 6 is cuttable, and the upside is it does take you the high side, or I guess from relative to the screen, the low side of the 7 ball. Yeah, kind of too thick, but just hooked Stephanie behind this 8 ball. Gonna have to jump or swerve at the 6. Okay. Wow.
Go back. Oh, flag around. Yeah, flag is great where you got problem. I got it. Yeah, like you love 17. That's it. Right. Yep. I can't find these in my thing all the time. Oh my God. Like, because we're racing.
Good bank, watch out. Don't do her like that. That's rude.
Oh, my first
All
round, I
right.
think took like 15 minutes. I was like, wait, make this worth it. And I would get the third one. Eventually, I broke it apart. It was like, right? Kind of see effects. Eventually, I had to get them all up. I get my rest.
All right, Stephanie staying alive here, 4-2. Well, if you don't already, you can find the NWPA on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Go out and follow them there. Also, learn more at playnwpa.com. Same website that you would register online, although this is the last stop of the year, so nothing to register for 2026 yet. I suspect they will get that schedule out probably sometime in March. First tour stop is usually end of April. So if you're interested in playing next year, keep an eye on that. And subscribing to the Facebook feed is a good way to stay up to date too. They post their updates regularly there.
Get the guy with the on top of it.
I've got it right here. Well, they're not scoring, so I tried to report the scores on those two earlier. All right, sounds like I might have somebody to go peek on those scores, the two tables that weren't scoring online. Keep you all posted in case you're sweating either of those matches between Marianne and Catherine, and then Abby and Kathy Mack. Well, they do not know the rules. The impeding ball, was that the impeding ball? I don't remember which one she jumped over. And I don't want to go back and check, but if anybody's interested, a jumper masse shot, if the impeding ball moves, regardless if it was done by the stick, it is a foul. But I'm not here to arbitrate. I am just here to stream the action.
Both tables. Marianne. Yeah.
All right, so it sounds like Marianne's up 2-1 and Kathy Mack is also up 2-1 in their respective sets. Those are both B-side matches racing to 5. Well, if anybody was wondering the scores of those, that's where they're at. I lied. I can't resist. I did go back and rewatch the replay. 6-ball was the impeding ball. But technically, had this been a refereed match, it would have been ball in hand to Stephanie. But understandably, that's one of those rules that not everybody is totally aware of. I think that happened before, where they just assume it's a disturbed ball situation. Two for one. Help them look at the 3-ball. Looking pretty good here. 4 in the side, natural shape to the 5.
So, right up the contract, so like, yeah, maybe. And then it was that.
Oh, a little close to the work here. She'll be okay though. Not right on it. And the angle is slight enough. Right. Leila's just having to wait for Jackie here on adjacent table. All right, pretty good looking layout here. And like from where she put her stick on the table, she's looking to get fairly straight in on this 8-ball. A little heavy on the speed. Should be able to just pinch this. If she's uncertain, she could let the cue ball come across the table to the left side as well. It does look as if the 9 goes in either corner pocket. Yeah, I feel like a soft draw shot here. I think she can hold it and stay on the right side of the table. But we will see what she opts to do. She's comfortable with. It's cueing fairly low. Little heavy. Yep. Yeah, it looks like Jackie's in the way on that side of the table again. Give her a second to take her shot. So should be able to cut this in. Just missed the 10 ball. Avoid the corner pocket. 2 rails. Should be 10 in the same corner. Don't want to spin this ball at all. The outside on it opens up that first rail. No, I think she's gotten away with it. I'm not sure if Stephanie has enough angle to go rail first or not. Does look like she is going rail first. Or she has an edge that I can't see. Yeah, she had to go rail first. It does get funny. Worked out.
Yeah.
I think they're getting Chris, our tournament director, to come watch this shot. Make sure everything's kosher. I assume that she's banking this to the lower left. All right, none of the woods yet. Another cut shot to the side pocket now. Oh no, she's called the bank. All right, a lot of blue here. Not quite straight, but fairly straight. Knocks it in. Stephanie pulls another one back. Closing in. 4-3. All right. Bummer.
Picking up looks like that day, and I didn't know what was up. But I doubt it. He might. Big fun tickets just spot the room right away. Okay. Allow you to book a room, 6 months ahead of time or something. Or things like that, like the nights and shows. Don't forget. You know?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I see a Drew in the chat and then Ashley Julian. What's up, guys? All right, real good safety there, sticking that on the back 7. About as good as you can do it. Does look like she didn't get more on the top of the 7 ball. The 1 rail, maybe 2 rail Z is available. That side rail. Just gonna have to play with some speed. The ball has a tendency to really shorten out of the second rail. So you generally actually want to play this a little bit longer. Yeah. Yeah, she was trying to come in behind the balls. Need that extra speed. So if you do get the hit, you got to make sure something goes to a rail.
What? Yeah, right.
It seems like it's nice to some new pockets.
All right. Steph playing safe again here. Sending the 1 down towards, but near the 10 ball.
Next year, TV by membership day.
Yeah, well, I did last, but I knew that I wasn't gonna make it to very many this year, so I mean, I only was able to. Next year.
Well, may have gotten a little weird. I believe this 3 is blocking the 1 in the corner, but I suspect Stephanie's just going to play safe now that she's got Lela on 2 fouls. All right, let's see how well she can stick this cue ball.
Oh.
Tried to freeze it to 7. Little, or 4 ball. Sorry, excuse me, 4. A little bit of a bump, so there is quite a bit of space available to Lela for kicking. That's all right. Score updates for y'all. Kathy Mack up 3-1. Marianne up 3-2. Oh, sorry. Tied at 2-2. All right, well, clean hit there from Lela. Back to 0 fouls. Um, all right. Well, Stephanie on 1 foul. And then play this on the side, let the cue ball run down there past the 4 and 10. It's there. Just stun out for the 3 ball. Have to run into some balls here. Always a little scary, a little unpredictable. That worked out. Good shot. Spread things out a little bit too.
Whoa, shit. I can't let that shot. Yeah, sure. In medicine. All right, thank you.
All right. Bit of a thin cut here. You gotta be careful not to scratch in this upper left corner if you cut this to the lower right. Yeah, maybe considering baking this ball. Eight does make the pocket a little bit bigger, particularly if you bank this a little long. So into the rail, into that side rail a little bit, for the 8. All right, well, she's nominated the lower right, so she's going to cut it.
Sounds like a definite yes. Okay. Yep. My last name, JJ.
Oops, JJ. You're gonna
Or
be up
Jeanette.
pretty quick.
Oh, it was just JJ. I think, yeah.
What is it?
Okay, see you, bye. So they're, they're gonna grab around.
I'm moving it on then.
Daddy gals over there.
Full players, am I right? All right, nice shot from Stephanie. Avoid that side pocket. Little straight, but close to the pocket. Allow her to create some angle if she needs to come back down for this 9 ball. Slow down. Hold up. Ooh.
That'll be the
Alright, step. Just happen to wait for there on the other table. Able to pull it back, at least make her cut angle on the 10 ball a little better. Oh no. Hmm. This is missable having to jack up on the rail like this. And the thing is, I don't think she needed to jack up. I think
She wants the paper. She does. And they took me the better out electronic, so I mean, you do the electronic.
maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like maybe she could have just rolled that in and been all right. All right, we're at 4-all. A race to 6. Just a reminder about that Jam Up partner store. You can go to jamupapparel.com and go to the NWPA partner store. Get yourself some NWPA branded cool sportswear. Get those customized with your name on it as well. And those proceeds come back to help support the tour. So go grab something you like and show your support. Yeah. Fits in both men and women. There's styles, I should say, and multiple size options for fit. Plenty to pick from. All right, good break here.
Yeah.
Packet cider.
Portland area event. Come down the day for anybody want to do where it figure out like maybe running.
All right. Like just playing safe here. Maybe you can roll up on the 3. If anything, just stop the cue ball and push the 2 to the other side. I should let the cue ball run forward. So she did get separation. She didn't leave shot of the pocket, but Stephanie can see all of the 2 ball.
Like, I think that I.
I mean, something there.
I think you played it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we want to post them it or.
Oh, right. We don't have it.
That's the thing.
They didn't pass.
Yeah.
So,
That's the difference with somebody like, we're really not in. Some people believe me. Go into Kennewick and get the money and all that. Full deck and we turn it to right, and stuff like that.
get all the way to the main right now. Yeah, they did it correctly.
They did, I mean, they were way ahead.
Like 30 or something, not that much.
There was some fractions left in the fourth quarter the last time I looked.
Yeah, I think. So you didn't make a crack.
Really working.
I don't even know. Yeah, you know, there's Buffalo.
Oh, well, unlucky to scratch there. Very good effort to get the hit. And pretty good attempts. Definitely have the 2 ball going towards that corner. Yeah, 3 in the side here. Or in the corner.
Got a picture of you.
Did you know? No, it's not. Of the back.
I'm good. I'm quite safe. Right, I like how many you use it as.
That worked out pretty well here. Now I think she can go forward.
That's the number that I get.
2, 3 rails.
What numbers are aesthetically pleasing?
So double this left corner. One thing is the angle might be a little tight, so you gotta be careful of the right side pocket. You get too close to that corner pocket. Yeah, she caught the point on the other side of that pocket. Well, a real tester here. Then cut to that lower left.
Or the thing, and I put it back on the frame, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, overcuts it. Well, talked about this often. The balls right in the pocket or really close to the pocket. Think are not worked on a lot by players. Take them for granted a little bit. Oftentimes you see it come up where they struggle to play position. She's played that pretty well. Is going to be on the rail. Handball should be pretty straightforward. Getting on the rail just adds a little bit of extra difficulty. Yeah, Lela feeling the pressure a little bit after being up, way up on Stephanie, feeling the importance of this ball, trying to focus and bear down. All right, Lela finally gets to the hill here.
Oh, it's nice day.
Let's see here. So the winner of this will play the winner of the Jackie Fitchner Melissa Rushton match. Looks like Jackie's pulled a couple games back. I believe initially when I looked, Melissa was up 4-1 or maybe even 5-1.
No, no, yeah.
Yeah, right, what?
Yeah, maybe. Sounds like on the hill, yeah. If I didn't see Jackie, I figured maybe over. This last rack now. That was just 1-3, so. No way of anything. You're all right.
Everybody thinks this thing's a camera. It's hilarious.
Oh, like
Yeah. Like,
meant to be. But
he's like, what am
I don't think it quite got as far down table. She would have liked left Stephanie a shot here on the one ball. Huh? I could. About what? Yeah, this thing's super. And its primary use is to make sure my antenna's up high enough for.
yeah. Not me. Stars and proteins. Very. Okay, that's your angle.
Live like right next to her watching. Did you try?
No, I'm out.
Thing, like real thing, real thing. All right.
All right. Shape on the 5. 6 places to the side pretty easily. 7, 8. All right, it's a pretty good layout. All right. Sorry about that. Getting some food ordered. I'm a little hungry here. All right, good chance for Stephanie to bring this to Hill Hill.
Yeah, I do, and one thing that it's different. They so so I told myself I don't have to help.
All right, here at Hill Hill. Well, that's the last stop. If anybody's curious what the year looked like, started out at Babalu Billiards in April in Roseburg into May, June. We got the Silver Star in Vancouver, Washington. Into June, we popped down to Salem, Phil's Bar and Grill. July, went all the way out to Boise, Idaho, the pocket of Boise. In August, we were in Kennewick, Washington at Players Sports Bar. Into October, Ox Billiards in Seattle. I was not at that stop, which, as it turned out, was pretty eventful considering they had a power outage on Friday night. The building manager had to reroute some power just to get the lights on day 2, but we managed to get it done. And this weekend, here we are in Fife, Washington at Scratch Pizza and Billiards. Hey, Nicole. Did you do the mileage that we traveled this tour? You haven't done it yet? No. I just ran through the schedule of where we were this year, and it's just
Copy of that.
all right. Thank you. All right. Got cover behind the 3 ball.
Wrist.
All right. So anybody curious about the 2 B-side matches? I just got an update. It's 4-2 on both tables. Both Mary Ann McDonald and Kathy McDonald are on the hill. All right, good hit from Stephanie. Returns the favor. Maybe she did not get the hook behind the 10 ball. She did not. All right, maybe this 1-7 goes. No, it's playing safe.
Yeah. That's like my brother's one. You go.
Yeah.
Without the big giant. Oh. Even if we just floating in the air, it's like throw it around.
Yeah, they're like
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think that worked out as intended. Stephanie's opened up the table for Lela here.
The big dumb idiot.
Picture of my friend.
so anyone who like there you go. Put it on the-
Anybody curious? The next match on the main table will be the point match.
When I was there,
We'll have the point match on one table and the 4th place match on. Is
Oh,
that right?
just cleaver.
Or no, we'll have a 5th, 6th match next. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. We'll have the 2 5th, 6th matches next. So one of the 5th, 6th match will be on the main table. And then after that, we will have the point match and the 4th place match on the other table. And then we'll be down to one table for the rest of the tournament. 3rd place followed by the final. Which haven't really talked about that. The final is a single elimination extended race.
Hey,
The rest of the tournament has been was double elimination up to that point. So the final is a race to 9.
Sometimes the choice of shot makes yeah, yeah.
And once that, once you walk off the table, It's 305B.
Well, the first time I said you thought she could not have a flat, but it was suddenly. Yeah, I mean, but she said that to me. So then funny, yesterday I went to the back.
I'm trying to swerve at that one ball. Not catch enough.
I don't. There you go. There you go. So. Tell her happy. We were trying to figure out like happy people. This is happy holidays. We wouldn't be doing it. I'm happy. You're like happy.
Mm. Bet she's playing this all the way up.
Sorry, I can't hear very. I can't remember what we did last time. I think we did have something in play.
All right, so I see score sheet coming up. Looks like Kathy McDonald has won her match.
Maybe not the content ones. I think I said. Was the
All right, very runnable table here. Stephanie starting with ball in hand. We started at Babaloo's. Oh, yes.
We did, a little parody thing.
Good shot as well to make sure she didn't touch the 5 ball. Moving around the table a lot simpler with 5 still sitting in front of the side. You accidentally graze it, you push it up that side rail a little ways.
Yeah. My first game. Yeah. Well, I gave him yeah.
She's a little short on position here.
They don't know better, that's their opinion, but like, Behind the headphone.
Yeah, right. I know.
I know he didn't swear.
Yeah, maybe they are. Kinda, yeah.
I struggled with some figure.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Hi, Andy.
Stephanie used to jump. I don't know if she has a jump cue anymore. I haven't seen her use one at all this tournament. No, I don't know. Stephanie got rid of her jump cue, or if she has been playing. She's not comfortable with jumping right now. Man, it's just like the situation that's built for a jump cue. I have to ask her about it after the match, because I am curious.
Oh, Shots in the game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, right now.
Oh, that's her. Oh. You guys just like.
Thank you.
Want extra plate?
I don't think so. I don't like a bubble. That means I got no sauce. I got ranch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not the thing looking for cover the bubble. Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, it's maybe made the 9-ball a touch more difficult.
I was put stuff in there, but I didn't need it. Yeah. I opened that. Gotcha. I'm gonna like try to make it escape to the place. One.
Position well. All right. Now see Marianne McConnell coming by with the score sheet. So Marianne McConnell also advances. Melissa Rushton, I believe, has defeated Jackie Fitchner. That was a A-side match, so Jackie will just move over to the B-side. Be playing either Marianne McConnell or Kathy McDonald.
Time like me.
Tuesday. So you're like,
That's my ear.
yeah, you're a step up here.
Yesterday, I thought I was comparing this wobbly, but.
Nope. Come on.
All right, there it is. Lela Andrews defeats Stephanie Drakulic 6-5. All right, we will have
They're coming up shortly.
another match up here in just a minute. Stay tuned.